Today, Izzy and I went over to her house farm in Rootham and began to film the rest of the shots, which we didn't quite manage to finish in the kind of shooting day yesterday. We went after we had our media lesson in the morning, but unfortunately Louis couldn't come with us today, but that wasn't really too much of a problem, to be honest, because A, we weren't doing any more of kind of the farmer shots where he was playing the role of the farmer, so we didn't need him to act or anything in it, and B, she is chief editor and is not really needed when we're filming, and it's more kind of, his role's more within the classroom, kind of editing together the shots that we've already gone out and shot. Whereas obviously Izzy is chief cinematographer and is obviously needed on set because she's the one operating the camera, and as director I'm also required to oversee that everything Izzy is doing and making sure that it's all okay. First of all, we went and filmed the sheep that Izzy has in her farm. She's got 2 sheep, and I had to chase them around the field about 10 times in order to have them run past the camera around the farms, so that Izzy could take the shot of them and have them running around, and those were really good. Obviously most of the kind of seemingly like random shots that we're taking, obviously there'll be more context to them, they'll be more relevant once they've gone through like post-production with Louis, where we're editing to them, adding like filters to them, like negative, black and white, we're going to slow them down, speed them up, that kind of thing. So all these like kind of seemingly random shots that we're taking, they'll make sense towards the end of the editing. After we did that, we went and shot some of it in the woods that Izzy has. We walked down to her woods, and I had to run around the woods, smacking through branches. We got some shots of my feet running past, coming down hills. We also got some really nice kind of scenery, like some panoramic ones of the trees all around. Like they're all kind of like dead, overhanging, nasty trees, but they look really good when we were taking the videos of them. Also, what else did we do? We also took some kind of, again, like abstract shots of like the barbed wire fence that was around the woods, some close-up of the different trees and things like that. So we kind of were taking as many kind of random shots as we can, and we're going to take snippets of them and use them in the title sequence. After that, we went into Izzy's barn and we shot the last of the rusty hook shots, where we have the farmer kind of pulling this big sack of what appears to be like a dead body or some blood or something gory like that. So basically the shot is of this man pulling this big horrible sack up into the air, and I put a barber coat on to match Louis, some gloves, hid my face and played the role of farmer for about 20 minutes. We also took a few shots of the hook kind of swinging like a pendulum, as we have some ideas for that to use with our title sequence. And we also did, the last shot we filmed was of this kind of, it's a like a mesh door segment that she has in one of the doors in the barn, and we did some filming of that. We had things like slamming it, like the noise it make. It was really very effective, and I think that's all we did today. That was like, because we made a list yesterday of all the things that we hadn't actually shot, and we literally went through all of it today and managed to film everything. So it was a very successful and kind of necessary day, and we're going to give all the shots to Louis tomorrow and see what he makes of them. Today we presented them to Miss Lewis and Mr. Byatt, and they seemed happy with them. So it's all looking good. So we're very excited about our project.